They don't know my name, but I know what they mean to me. It was around 2013 when I heard this song on the radio. The tune and lyrics really caught my attention, so I went to look it up on YouTube. Actually, at that point of time, I didn't know much about them. But that was when I started binge watching their music videos and listening to their songs. And in 2016, I finally saw them perform live for the first time. That moment really hit me like, wow, the people who wrote those songs actually exist. Some people might think that it's so crazy to spend so much money to watch people that don't even know you, but I feel like that's the whole point of being a fan. It's because their music has been with me through the darkest period of my life. So to me, it's not a waste of time or money if the process can bring me happiness and the emotional support that I need. I feel like no two people live the same life, so they might not be able to feel what I feel, and what I do might not make sense to them, but that's perfectly okay. To put it simply, I am buying happiness, and if that process makes me happy, why not? To me, going to different concerts at different places means different things. Every city brings along their own emotions, and that is what matters the most. Because of that connection, I was eager to find out more about where they came from, which was Taiwan. I went to find out more about their home and their culture. And it was during this experience that I got to broaden my view and experience things that I've never experienced before. It was also through Mayday that I've made friends both here in Singapore and overseas. I remember it was during my Taiwan exchange program during university that I actually met a few other Mayday fans as well. Actually, it all started with Mayday, but we progressed to talking beyond music, talking about our daily lives, our cultures, our hobbies, and our interests. Also, another point is that they are no longer the young band that they used to be, so I wanted to cherish every moment that I can see them live before they retire. That's why before the concert, there's actually this sense of nervous excitement. It's like I'm about to meet someone that I've never met before, yet I am so familiar with. But when the lights actually beam down, I can really feel the gush of energy release and emotional release in me. It's like I've stepped into another world, like a utopia, a world that is just filled with them and me alone. And I really don't want to leave that world. The thing about Mayday is that they don't just sing about dreams or youth, they sing about us as people who are just trying to live. Their songs are never too abstract for me. Instead, it is realistic enough for me to live in the moment. They don't just blindly talk about success or miracles. Instead, they always tell us that living on its own is already a form of courage. To me, following Mayday is not really just fangirling. Their messages about not giving up really stayed connected to me even after listening to them for more than 10 years. Even though I've started listening to them from a really young age, I felt like I've really grown with their music along the way. But even with that sense of comfort, life definitely got hard and wasn't easy. I remember back in secondary school, I was very overwhelmed by expectations and by my own commitments. And I started to distance myself away from a lot of things. It was during that period of time whereby I turned back to Mayday again. I started to rewatch their interviews, hoping to find a sense of comfort for myself. And there was this one line that I would really remember.
其实我们的青春都很短的，如果一辈子都花在这烦恼上的话，青春一下子就跑掉了。于是
That moment reminded me of why I started with them. So now when things tend to get hard, I'll tell myself, it's okay, I'll try again. And through all these moments, one thing has stayed constant. Mayday. They've been more than just music to me. So, to 五月天，谢谢你们陪我度过人生所有的喜怒哀乐，谢谢你们让我明白人生没有一帆风顺，但只要坚持就一定会灿烂。你们说过五月天永远陪你20岁，而我非常庆幸能够生活在有你们的时代，直到手里的荧光棒变成拐杖的那一天。
只要五月天在，我就会在。